Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom allows you to sample monsters out in the world and then manifest them into reality, breaking all laws of physics aside to create echoes to fight on your behalf as the mystic summoner Princess Zelda. Somehow that sentence is accurate. And today I'm going to be going over some of the best early game echoes to help you throughout your entire journey in Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. By the way, we have brand new Austin John Plays merch loosely inspired by Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, including this long sleeve hooded shirt that has Link, Zelda, Tri, Echo Rod, and Austin John Plays logo on the back. Be sure to get it at austinjohnplays.com/merch while supplies last. On with the video. There are 127 echoes in this game, and if you think that's a lot, I guarantee you it's way more than you need. Including the fact that there's like 7 different statues that do the exact same thing, 4 different pots, 3 different beds. Actually, those do different stuff. But today, I want to focus on your beginning of your journey, some of the most important echoes for you to get, and what's going to be most useful throughout your entire journey, with this video being pretty much spoiler-free as possible. This video is going to be spoiler-free in the fact that everything that I'm going to be talking about, you're going to be experiencing within the first 60 to 90 minutes of gameplay. After leaving the southern village, which is the first town that you're going to be ending up in, and then defeating the tutorial dungeon, you're then led out into the open world of Hyrule. Well, it's kind of open world and kind of not. You're going to be seeing these 9 pillars and this small body of water, and right before them is going to be this pillar over here. I'm going to go ahead and set a waypoint for it. You're going to be seeing on this pillar a Crawltula. This is what he looks like. He's gone now. He has a big old smiley face on him. It's black and red. The smiley face is to let you know that he is friends. Spiders are bros. You want to know why spiders are bros? Because they kill bugs. Also in this game, they kill literally everything. The Crawltula is one of the best combat guys that you can have at the beginning of the game, and even later. Look, he just murked that moblin, pushed him in the water, and he drowned. He never learned how to swim. Yeah, go for it, buddy. Oh look, we found another one in the wild. Oh nope, we did not win that 1v1. When it goes against another Crawltula, it's literally like a Rochambeau on who's actually going to be winning that. The Crawltula's main gimmick isn't so much that he's amazing in combat, but it has to do with his sort of overworld ability. Within your first little bit of time playing the game, you're going to learn how to be able to control one of your echoes that you have out in the world, and wherever you move, they move. But you're going to see if you hold R, you can follow what your echo is doing. Wherever your echo decides to wander off to, that's where you're going for the ride. Now, when is that helpful? Whenever you're coming across a big old pillar like this one, if we spawn one into the world facing the pillar and we choose to follow him, he decides to crawl up that pillar and we're going along for the ride. Traversing anything high in the game is a breeze. That's pretty important because everything that separates all of these regions is just really, really tall trees. So if we go to this warp point over here, which is in the beginning area, and you're like, okay, well, I want to see what's over here. All you have to do is throw down your buddy, follow him along, and see where he goes. He's going to be crawling up these giant trees, and then here's a big old cliff, and it's not a problem for him. We're now on some very tall trees. Why'd you turn around? If he ever starts to do not what you want, just go ahead, bring another one into the world. Manifest him into reality. Fantastic. Now we're at a much higher altitude, and we can just go to the right and take down that monster camp and go and explore anywhere that we want. And because of that, I can come across this suspicious looking little bush over here. And if I twirl it into, boom, that's gonna be a mic crystal. I'm not gonna get it yet because this is my playthrough for the 100% walkthrough, and I don't want to get that yet. This ability alone is the reason that the Crawltula is one of the best echoes that you can have in the entire game. The only time it doesn't work out great is if it gets distracted by an enemy, so as long as enemies are clear, you can wander wherever you want, like over here, one of the later areas called the Farron Wetlands, where the Deku live. And just by walking in here, you're going to be coming across some very powerful monsters that you're not ready to defeat. Oh look, it's a Deku scrub. They are very cute in this game. Very, very cute. And that allows you to unlock fast travel points all throughout the map, way before you're even supposed to go there. Oh, it's a little heart. All Zelda games have a little heart pond. All I know, Breath of the Wild does. This one does too. When you're going through your game, it's actually going to be a little bit of time before you get the ability to summon a horse out of nowhere by throwing down a carrot on the ground, as we learned from the advertising material. But until that point in the game, you can only get rental horses, and you have to go to a location, then you have to ride the horse around, and it's kind of cumbersome, so I'm just going to wait until I can make my own horse. But before that point, and honestly even after that point, you can get yourself this echo called the Caromadillo. The Caromadillo is a car armadillo, and if you summon him into the world and you choose to follow him around, you can actually make some progress in a straight line, as long as he doesn't bounce on anything, pretty effectively. And while Caromadillo 1 is cool, Caromadillo level 2 is much better. As soon as you leave the tutorial area, you're recommended to go to one of two places, one being the Gerudo Desert, and the other one's at the top right of the map. Oh, I should probably talk about that guy too. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that guy too. Out here in the desert, I'm gonna go ahead, summon my Caromadillo in, and you are making moves. You could cross this entire desert so fast. Unfortunately, he doesn't go very far, so you have to spawn another one in and then ride him. And I'm already at the oasis, halfway through the entire desert. Spawn another one in. And as long as you're going in a straight line, you're gonna get to where you need to go very quickly. And I've already reached the edge of the desert. Here's the Gerudo town. That was five Caromadillos to get there. It's a neat little thing just to get somewhere a little bit faster than you are going to be normally doing, because the little twirl thing that you have, you see him just fly by you, right? And you can get the Caromadillo level 2 in an early optional dungeon called the Eastern Temple, located right here, just next to Hyrule Castle. This is a fantastic temple. I recommend as soon as you leave the tutorial area, it's one of the first places you go, because golly, it's a lot of fun. One of the most fun boss fights I've had in any Zelda game I've ever played ever. Like, remember the one in Twilight Princess when you're on the spinner, you have to spin around? It's kind of like that level of fun. No, it's even more fun than that. I'm gonna go out on a limb, more fun than that one. The next enemy I want to talk about are crows. Now, crows are bros. If you didn't know that, they love shiny things, they're corvids. There are two different crows that are very great in the game. One is Crow. The other is the Guay? Guay. I'm gonna go with Guay. And these serve different purposes. The base level crow, you can spawn a lot more of them in. At some point, their cost is gonna go down. You're gonna be able to have 6 on screen at the same time. And the Guays, you can't have as many. They're stronger, but if you need a lot of things to hit something as opposed to things less often but more powerful, then the Guay may be a great option for you. Even some of the high-level bosses that you're going to be fighting in the game, crows are actually pretty great for. So crows are definitely up on my list of great echoes to have. And just south of Hyrule Castle, making your way to the left, this is where you're going to be able to find the crows and the Guay. Also in that same region, you're going to be able to find wolves. Now, wolves cost a lot, but they are very fast, and they're able to clear out camps of monsters very easily, because they typically just can't get hit because of how quickly they're running around and doing their zoomies, so they don't get attacked. Whenever facing enemies that are going to be attacking you, like the Caromadillo over here, the wolf is not even going to be attacked. You see that moblin over there trying to throw a spear? These two are not even going to land a hit on the wolf. The wolf does suffer from some issues with verticality, of course. As long as you're on a level playing field, the wolf is coming out victorious. 9 times out of 10. You know what? 10 times out of 10. Unless it has like a shield or something, then not so much. I next want to talk about the best aquatic echo that you're going to be getting in the entire game. Here, near the Zora Cove, but honestly even closer to Hyrule Castle, you're going to be seeing this large body of water and this thing that looks like a pirate ship, but unfortunately it's not. No pirates in this game. Making your way over to this ship, you're going to be seeing a big old shark in the waters. The very first thing you want to do is get out of the water, because this shark will, he'll do shark things to you. So this shark over here, he's not the easiest for you to go ahead and take out. I'm just going to go ahead and spawn a whole bunch of fish in here.
1 hour later.
Remember to Z-target onto an enemy. That allows you to actually attack it better. Guy, can you come to the front of the screen? I'm trying to make a nice video for the peoples here.
2 hours later.
You can just keep spawning more and more fish for free. There's no magic cost or anything else. You just keep throwing them in there.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
And just how strong this shark is and how many of these fish he's defeating goes to show you how strong he is and why you probably want the shark.
One eternity later.
Sea urchins, can you attack the shark? I mean, I guess you are technically damaging the shark. Yes! Go sea urchins. Literally just throwing spikes at it. And that's the Chompfin. He costs 4, but I guarantee he is the best aquatic enemy that you can have as an Echo. So whenever you come across some enemies in the water, go ahead, throw down your shark. It's usually a one-hit kill. Did you literally just attack a bird? Yeah, he just killed a bird. The Chompfin is amazing. At the end of the game, you're actually going to be able to afford 2 of them at the same time, and they do work, dude. As soon as you can get access to the Chompfin, you should. Now, I know I talked about the spider who could do verticality absolutely amazing in this game, but there is one Echo that you can have that's even better than that. Now, you get it very early, but its usefulness only proves itself in the mid-game, especially once you get into some very high vertical challenges, and you actually have the charm that allows you to do a double height jump called the Froggy Charm. It's called the Platboom. You spawn the Platboom into the world, and then it brings you up significantly higher than if you were to do any sort of bed platforming. And if you go ahead and put a Platboom on top of a Platboom, well, now the second one goes up significantly higher. So any verticality that you need to achieve that the spider may not be good for, just go ahead, put a Platboom down and you're good. Now this is my endgame save that I have all of the discounts and upgrades of all the Echoes that I could possibly need. So you may not be able to spawn that many once you're going through the game, but come the end of the game, I just hit the skybox. That's how good it is. You could even reach the highest peak on the highest mountain in the entire game soon as you start, just by getting a Platboom. That's it. See, now I feel like I'm not doing my job if I don't show you exactly what cave you could get him in. Okay, I found the exact cave you get him in. It's the cave just above Gerudo Town. It's not labeled on the map or anything, it's just a small staircase that goes down. And when you first see these very Thwomp-esque enemies, you probably don't even think that you can defeat them or interact with them. But if you just go into Sword Fighter form, defeat them, hit them a few times, you're gonna be able to defeat them and then summon them yourself. Well, great. Guys, I hope you found this information on some of the most useful early game Echoes helpful. If you did, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications for more Echoes of Wisdom videos and 100% walkthrough. Until next time, Austin John out.